Hey everybody, it's Chanchai, and today is July 11th, 2026, and we are going to be going into the AKAI leagues. We're going to join AKAI on the chat, and then we're going to also be participating, so should be a lot of fun. Hope everybody has had a good weekend so far. We already have results from Australia. We'll talk about that later today, and yeah, lots of good stuff. There was a pretty awesome post on social media from Yohei Koike. He's the director of cinematics, and he was in Japan. I think he's still in Japan, but he's in Japan, and he has been working with motion actors, and so that post is really cool. Has a really nice group pose. Everyone doing kind of like martial arts poses. But yeah, check it out. It's a good post. I love the photo. I'm gonna post it on YouTube later. But yeah, it's really good stuff. Let's see here. It also has, that post also has links to the social media of the motion actors themselves as well. So I think I always enjoy that side of production, following it along. So so I'm the type that's gonna like follow the motion actors as well. Alright, so today's passcode should be 0711. We are in the room, and we're going to go ahead and got Setsuna, AKAI, and myself in the room. So excellent. So we're going to go ahead and join the chat. Good afternoon. How are you guys doing today?
Good afternoon, Trisha.
Hey.
Alright, we got 2 in the Europe room, 2 in the North America room. Awesome. And my Steam PC keeps disconnecting me from the main app in the main menu, so.
Yeah, so you're running into that too, right? Like hanging in the main menu? It happened to me 3 times.
It just goes exit. Yeah, it's been happening that for like over a week now.
Yeah, I actually messaged Super Golden about that, just to see, since I know that their script, their machine is always going into the main menu. So that was the first person I was like, hey, are you running into this problem? You know, and it gives me like an easy anti-cheat error message, right? That redirects me to easy anti-cheat. Very nice, I like that.
Musty and Ziza? Okay. Come on. I'm using the Switch more often, and the buttons are not the same control pad, so I think I'm going to hit that thumbs down more often again.
That said, did you see the really cool, awesome social media post by director of cinematics Yohei Koike on
I saw that.
The motion capture actors? That was awesome. Yeah, him posing with the motion capture team, or with the motion actors.
Confirmation that Leo is the motion capture.
Not necessarily, because they were not in the same stance.
Yeah, right. Well, they're
Yohei was
He was.
Yohei was in the Leo. I think Yohei was. I do think Yohei was in the Mantis stance, but this, you know, they were posing for the camera. They weren't. They weren't doing work in that during that. You know, so you know, if he wants, he can do any stance, and that doesn't mean it's in the game. So.
I was just joking about that. I was like, hey, we have Leo stance posing there.
Yeah, but it's a really cool photo.
Awesome to see, right?
Yeah, so I definitely encourage people to check that post out, and also follow the motion actors too. It's always fun following the journey of people that work on a production. So, besides, you might get spoiler images if you look at the motion actors, like what they pose. So. I like the
So hey Nathan, yeah, I can stretch the A and B button for that, but the left and right toggles are still different from my the Hoi Commander, Octa Commander I think it is. I use that on the Steam and the PlayStation 5 when in these streams. But to switch to, I'm using that Virtua Fighter sponsored or brand that Sega has that's only available in Japan. Um, so the price is slightly off on that. We got people playing both rooms already, so that's awesome. And of course, the dual room today is just meant for those that might be having trouble getting into the other rooms. You could try getting there as a spectator for 30 seconds. ASCO is 2 days this year, so 2026. Spectator on. So, yeah, so Switch 2 is for, I'm hosting Switch 2 for the North America players today, and on my PlayStation 5, I'm hosting for the Europe players. Switch is the AKAI Toxic Edition. I actually think this, I actually have several people that I play tested, in which I play on all 3 different systems, and they play on their own system. And I asked them if they can tell, if they can feel any difference on their end. And for most part, they don't. But I have heard other people mentioning, one person in the Japan side saying that when they play against PlayStation 5 players, they feel like some frames are off. But at least my experience so far, that isn't the case. The new content has not started yet. I'm actually going to post that on the Discord channel, so you have plenty of time to join the rooms. Right now for Europe, we have 3 players. I think Rusty just got out there. Someone is great and the game doesn't let me exit the room. Okay, so games are having issues. Hopefully not too much. Friday we did win quite a bit of issues. Alright, we got quite a few in the North American already, 6. So that's great. I actually saw that what you typed there, and my eyes didn't see clearly. I thought you say good stuff, time to get some drugs then, but that's not what you wrote. DRINGS. Is that misspelling or something? Hopefully it's not a misspelling of drugs. Okay, there we go. Post around to let people know to join the rooms now. Again, you'll see the code and room number on the bottom of my stream. When the leagues are actually running, you'll see that it will get switched to basically say, please do not enter. Because in the web version, you can actually enter a room when the league is running, compared to Ultimate Show that you can't. And we found that people joining a room while matches are happening, it can affect the matches. The least amount of issue is that it just causes the game to have a slight pause or freeze. The worst thing that can happen, it causes the entire match to disconnect and automatically give someone a win. So drinks. Okay, it's a typo for drinks, not a typo for drugs. Gotcha. Alright, they'll go post around now.
Good game. That was so much fun.
Good games. Yep.
So yeah, there's those motion capture that's happening. Yohei is going to be there for about a month or so, I think. It was the last I heard. And he actually is going to have a little bit of time for him to actually participate in the Tenjin Cup. Excuse me. The Tenjin Cup is a 5 versus 5 team tournament in Fukuoka, Japan. So this would be the Kyushu region. So he's on team Midlife Crisis. So cheering for him to how he does. I think there's like 30 teams, so 150 plus players. As for those who don't know, the Tenjin Cup is a 5 vs 5 team tournament is a seed ranking tournament and part of the VFR season. VFR Virtual Fighter Relationship is the group that organized the B-Tri Cup. I think that's considered one of the most prestigious event for the Virtual Fighter community. And so whichever team win this tournament, one of the players on that team will get special seeding in the B-Tri Cup. And I guess the other kind of big news, and we're not sure how much news or stuff will be coming out from this, but it's the first time I ever heard the term guerrilla events or guerrilla marketing. But NVIDIA and Sega is celebrating 30 years of collaboration or something like that. And there's quite a few Sega notable names, including the CEO of NVIDIA, will be at this event. It's on July 15th, and they did say there's going to be something about Crossroads in that event. So hopefully it'll be streamed. For us in North America, that's going to be like while most of us are sleeping. So we might be hearing some good news. Or for Europe, this will be like morning.
Yeah, I'm very excited to hear the news on that one. Though I do think some people are just slightly cautious because they're like, wait, is this like AI XVF news? It's like, no, they're just confirming they've made Doral.
It looks like, yeah. It did look like it's going to be introducing a new NVIDIA graphic cards or something. Or I'm not sure what those things are, but it's some NVIDIA project that's being promoted to at this event.
Right. I mean, NVIDIA's been.
Do you know what is that?
NVIDIA as an AI company that also now makes video cards. They started as a video card company, but their foray into AI has been pretty much all of what they're doing nowadays.
Well, they are pretty much the leader at this point, and their processors have become. They've been like the biggest benefactor, but driver in AI. Jensen Huang and NVIDIA have pretty much become like the top with the AI push. But yes, they've been leading graphics for a long time, for pretty much 30 years, almost 30 years. And so this collaboration with they have a good deep history with Virtua Fighter from the very beginning. And so that's been that story's been told more and more for the past year, which is great. And they are a sponsor of the VFOC as well, both times. So for next year's special event, they are a sponsor for that, and I think they're helping the tournaments that have been run tied with the VFOC. So yeah, it's pretty cool stuff, and we'll see what they have to announce.
Yeah, I didn't know the story about NVIDIA's relationship with Sega until, of course, until that Sega December 2024. Yeah, December 2024 when they had that special announcement.
Yeah.
Revealing Nuvia.
Right. Yeah, there was a special announcement, and then a week later there was the Consumer Electronics Show where they showed even more like super alpha, like not even alpha footage, the proof of concept footage of Crossroads, right? And that was like a super early like preview imagining of what they're aiming for, and so that was really cool. When at CES we got to see that during the NVIDIA presentation. And I didn't know either about the deep ties with NVIDIA until about last year, until that time, a year and a half ago, because I'd always associated the partnership also with Lockheed Martin for building the boards, right? But turns out NVIDIA had also worked on the graphics processing as well, and on top of that, one of the biggest surprises in Virtua Fighter marketing for me was when Virtua Fighter 4 on PS2 had a commercial, right, in the US, and that was an ad that was played on ESPN. And if I understand it correctly, and I could be wrong, but if I understood one of the interviews correctly, apparently NVIDIA basically supported Sega with like money that they could use on the ad campaign. And so I don't know if that was related, but it sounded like they said it was during the VF4 era. So that's what comes to mind, was that NVIDIA had also contributed to the marketing budget. So it's really interesting. And but yeah, what's really cool about this event next week on the 15th is that you've got like the current head of Sega, you got you know, the guy who's been very active in charge of the operations of Sega. You've got a former I think the former CEO of Sega, and you've got Yu Suzuki and Jensen Huang. So
yeah, the former CEO. It's nice that they invited this former CEO. So this is the one who basically help NVIDIA during his hard, I guess, a rough time. So it's nice that they brought him back for this event. So
yeah. So this is like, I mean, that sends so many signals, right? It's like you really got to watch this event, or you got to follow this news, because they're saying something interesting, but it's a big deal. This is not like this is no simple small thing. You know, so that I'm not trying to overhype it, but it's just like, wow, it's like this is the roster they've got to do this presentation, you know, and it could just be, you know, a simple announcement, but this is a lot of executive time, you know. So.
Yeah. I don't know much the background of Jensen Huang. I just started seeing his name a lot in nationwide news and going to Congress and stuff like that. But I do kind of respect that he's kind of remembering the people who helped him in the past for his company.
He's
so there's a nice. It does seem like a very nice relationship these two companies have with each other.
Yeah, Jensen Huang is like.
I think I posted both places. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, yeah, founder of NVIDIA. I don't know his current net worth, but it's like that position makes me imagine that he's one of the richest guys in the world now. But probably I don't know. But that said, he also went to the same university that I did, so it's cool.
Basically your friend, man.
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, that's how it works.
We're starting the countdown of 5 matches before we start both leagues. Oh, I'm sorry. I was telling people the check the status of the rooms on the bottom. I forgot. So when the league is running, it was like please do not enter. But right now, we haven't started the leagues yet. So please do enter. Here's the information. Is the Europe room locked? It should not be locked. There's a password and code. Do you see that, Ice Blue? Let me know if you can get in. I forgot to update the stream. So I was trying to tell people don't enter the room when the league is running, but you can't enter the room.
I have never seen the Kage card.
I'll be hosting it on the PlayStation 5. I'm hosting the Europe room on the I'm hosting it on the PlayStation 5 for Europe today. So see that. There you go. I see you. Okay, sorry, Chanchai.
No problem. I've never seen Kage's like PKG from that stance like deny a throw. That was surprising. That was cool, but I've never seen that. It's like, wow, that thing denies a throw too? I will jump on break here. That was a lot of fun.
Europe room is still open. We're going to have 4 matches before we begin. Europe room I'm hosting on the PlayStation 5. North America room I'm hosting with my Switch 2 to ensure crossplay is enabled. We have 6 in the North America room, and right now 7 in the Europe. And I also have the dual room for those who might having trouble actually entering. Over here, I'm that's on the PC. Passcode is 2026. Join as a spectator for 30 seconds. And after 30 seconds, try joining the other room that you're trying to intend to join. Let's see if that works.
I think there's a fun.
Easy catch.
Round 2. Ready, go!
Yeah, I think a fun drinking game you can play fun drinking game is like you can turn on like CNBC and count, and every time Jensen Huang's name is mentioned on CNBC, you know, like you can take a shot. So it'll be like,
You'd be drunk really quick.
yeah, you'll be drunk really quick for like the last 2 years.
I keep seeing the Japanese VF players refer to him as the person in the leather jacket.
Yeah, he's known for the leather jacket. Just it's become iconic for him. Yes. Like even on CNBC, you can turn that into a drinking game too. You know, like how often Jensen Huang's leather jacket has been mentioned. It's become, you know, it's like how the black turtleneck was for Steve Jobs.
3 matches for North America before we start. 7 players. And 3 matches before you start for Europe also. I think I saw some people saying to go try join Razanov, so we'll definitely wait for sure to see him get in. But still plenty of time for people to join. This is the first intermission. We won 3 leagues total. So if you can't make it to the first one, there's 2 more that you can try to join. Let's see this.
But I do think it's really good when if Nvidia is still, you know, is talking about gaming still, right? Since almost all of the conversation for the past 2 years has been AI.
AI, yeah. AI has been pretty much dominating every type of conversation these days now.
Yeah. So this presentation is going to be very, very interesting. It's really, I mean, it just really stands out because they've really announced it. Again, that roster is just mad impressive, you know. So. You have any speculation, Setsuna, on what they're going to announce?
I don't really know. I'm just happily, you know, expecting it.
Yeah. So I really have no idea what they'll announce, but I mean, I imagine a bunch of different cool things, but we'll see what they announce, you know.
You mean for Sega's announcement, or you mean
yeah,
Nvidia's announcement?
Their joint announcement. So yeah, as a joint announcement, I'm curious what that will be, you know. But of course, I'm also very happy if there's a history lesson in there. But we'll see. We'll see what they're announcing.
I mean, they mentioned the big 4 names, at least historically, and then the top of the Sega people, top of the Sega company.
Yeah.
But I wonder if Wichiro Yamada will be there or not, since he's the producer. That name was not mentioned, so but we'll see. I do hope we can stream.
Yeah.
So for us, it was just us waking up to see what's the news is.
I would like it to be, but I'm not. Yeah, it's weird, right? Because that lineup sounds like a stage presentation, you know. But at the same time, it might just be, yeah, just some like a press announcement or something.
Well, did they say ask people for promotional arts or memories of Sega or Nvidia?
Oh.
And if these people get chosen, they get invited to this event. So
Wow.
It's interesting. So this is
I did not know about that. Wow. Where were those just posted on the social medias from Sega or for the event posting or?
On NVIDIA. I believe on
wow.
NVIDIA. NVIDIA Japan.
Okay.
Yeah, let me see if I can find it because I saw Gulliver-san. He posted something to see if he could get an invite to the event.
I really have been enjoying.
I was enough say Yusuke will be there to present Shenmue 4.
Hey, you never know, right? I mean, that's like the fun speculation.
Never know.
The fun speculation, right, is like, oh, if Crossroads turns out to be, you know, like Shenmue 4, you know, I don't think anybody's really speculating that seriously, but I think that would be amazing if it was actually happened to be true, you know. But other people might be like, man, you're just confusing all of the IP, you know. So. But yeah, this is of course there's gonna be historical angle with like Yu Suzuki being there too. But hey, just give me as much Virtua Fighter as you can, and I'm a happy man. So. But I really have been enjoying Gulliver's commentary on things like this, and so I definitely like following them both on X as well as sometimes checking out their streams and videos.
Round 3. Ready, go!
And what, Gulliver might be one of the tallest Japanese people you'll meet. Like I heard he's very tall.
He's tall. He's taller than me.
Is he taller than you? Wow. My gosh.
Oh yeah. No, he's big. He's proper big.
By the way, what was it like meeting him? Did you get to chat with him a little bit?
Yeah, no, we met at EVO Japan this year.
Yeah.
We talked a lot. He speaks English as well, so like we managed to talk a bunch of time. But yeah, it's he's proper big.
Yeah.
Alright, we got 9 to 10 players for Europe. This is the last match before we start the Europe's league. I'm hoping Boss Scared Cat could stay in it. It just seems, yeah, he's been having a lot of issues with this world stage patch. World stage in general. Also, one more match before we begin North America's league. We got 7 players.
We're supporting you in spirit, Box Pizza Cat, you know. Cheering for you because I'm always... Box Pizza Cat, just again, we said it a couple weeks ago, he's just been a wonderful presence from the EU side. You know, he came in during Ultimate Showdown, and so it, you know, it hurts my heart hearing that, like, that the, you know, how challenging it's been for him and some others in this age of crossplay. So.
Is Master Chief Batman Space Dandy?
Master Chief is the hero of Halo.
Some new players put in for first time, so awesome. Hey, hopefully you enjoyed this Space Dandy. We want to make these as for all levels and think of it as your own personal shared gameplay since everyone gets to play against everybody. Alright, so once these leagues get started, please don't join the room. If you want to participate, there will be a second or third league today also, so you can join once this first league is completed. And we also just recently the BAM tournament, which is part of the VFOC 2026 season, has completed. Itabashi Misaki took first place. Second goes to Mike, the administrator of EFTC and community leader, and also Toto, who was, I think, plays Leon, and he did play other characters in that tournament, but I can't remember off my head which one they are. I think it was Taka. I could be wrong though. Taka would go. Alright. Did that match carry us finish? Yeah, okay. We're gonna begin, guys. Good luck, have fun.
Good luck, have fun.
Good luck, guys.
Good luck. Alright, so we have a good question here about Vanessa Lewis. The question being like, what to, if I were to do like a quick, easy guide on Vanessa, and I can't really do a quick, easy guide on Vanessa, but I can give a quick summary after this fight. If you want to understand fundamental Virtua Fighter through Vanessa, offense stance represents that, and it's kind of important to understand that. Otherwise, but a lot of people will lean and naturally gravitate towards her very strong defense stance. That said, defense stance. There's a couple caveats about it, which is that defense stance is very disruptive, which is its strength. And it's one of those stances where she has a lot of tools that can, even when she's at disadvantage by attacking with the right attack, she can disrupt what the opponent's doing. Because of that, defense stance is attractive, but as a beginner or as somebody that's trying to learn VF and wants to get stronger, the downside to that is this is a rock paper scissors game where you want to understand when the relationship between defending, throwing, and attacking. Throwing is really important in Virtua Fighter, and Vanessa is very good at throwing actually. But a beginner or intermediate playing Vanessa might not throw because they're just trying to win with attack so much. And that said, but playing completely that way, all attack with Vanessa is not proper risk reward because you just don't get much reward. You're able to stop people, but are you profiting from it? You know? And so basically the advice is that it's really important to learn offense stance, to understand fundamental Virtua Fighter, and to eventually be very strong decision-wise. But defense stance is definitely now her strongest stance, especially ever since since Revo. Good fight, Space Dandy. Keep it up. Nice Wolf. I like the different tools that I saw there. I like the 3K plus G. It can be vulnerable if somebody's sidestepping to Wolf's backside, but aside from that, it's a really, really good move. I really like seeing the catch throws. I like that you're trying to throw me. That was good. So keep it up, Space Dandy. I like that Wolf. Keep it up. But yeah, so anyways, Vanessa is kind of a complicated character, and it always causes a complicated answer. If I was to sum up Vanessa, though, she is actually a precision character. And what I mean by that is she has really cool moves, but they're less robust than a lot of moves in this game, but they're very good at what they do, right? If you know that the opponent's going to do like a higher mid like strike, she's got a kick that disrupts that. If you know they're likely to do a low attack, she can disrupt that with like 1P or down back punch. But her game is not to just disrupt, right? She can do real damage. So how do you set up real damage? Fundamentally the same way you do with every other character in Virtua Fighter. Gain advantage, and then if you think, even though you have a huge advantage, if you think they're going to mash, you do like her big knee launcher. And if you think they're going to defend, you throw them. And you get used to making that choice, and you get used to just guessing. And get bigger wins on it and smaller losses on it. That's kind of the trick. It's different, but when you understand that's what it is always in VF, that will help keep your Vanessa fighting more properly and getting stronger in the long run, even if it feels risky coming from other fighting games.
Knockout. Round 2.
Alright, Hangry Munch, let's do this. Let's see what you got. Very nice, I like that. Very good throw. I guessed wrong. That was very good. I like that setup. I like that you're doing the old school VF style Okizemi. And I like that you like crushes. That's very good. Crushing is good. Like if the opponent is doing predictable high attacks, very good. It means like, okay, but what's the counter strategy to crush it? Mids, right? So doing elbow right here, right? So block your Jackie. This is how we box against Jackie. Oh, this might kill me. I know that that's gotta be upsetting. Leon is really hard to ring out. So why is Leon... What is it about Leon where he doesn't seem to cheese out of the ring the way other characters do? The reason that happens is because Leon's actual center of gravity is different from what it looks like because of his stance. And so he's a character where you kind of have to push him. It's almost like you got to push like the midpoint, but the midpoint is way forward than you think because of his stance. And so it's almost like to knock him out of the ring, you got to actually get half his body off the ring. Other characters, it looks less than that because of their stances, right? But it's his stances that really specifically are just like, what is going on with this guy?
Round 2. Ready, go!
Thought I got this evade here, but no, I think this is a delayed strike after the low
Round
kick.
3. Ready, go!
And he evades and then the uppercut. That's good.
Knockout.
Very good delayed dashing elbow. Always good to do. Here we go, Setsuna.
Ready, go!
Good game.
Knockout.
I let go too early, or let go too late is what I meant. I let go of down too late. Good game, Setsuna, good game.
Ora, ora, ora!
Okay, Black Phantom, you can join in when AKAI is in between leagues. So right now, you see this interface here? We're in the middle of the league, but we've got about 3 battles left. I think 3 rounds left. So after the league is over, the league battle, when we're in the warm-up battles, you'll be able to join in during that time. The passcode is 0711, and but you're join after when we're queuing up for the next league. AKAI typically runs 3 league battles. Once the league battle starts, then like we get to all play each other in a series, in a round robin series. There's too many highs. But yeah, are you from North America or Europe? Because there is a Europe room and there's a North America room. So, would love to have you, Black Phantom. Let us know if you're in North America or you're in Europe. I'm in the North America room myself. The European room, the passcode will be in the more closer to European format, which would be 1177 or 1107. And so, but for yeah, and then for North America, we follow the American way of doing dates, which is the month before the year. From Europe, okay. So in Europe, when you're watching AKAI_VF on Twitch, so
Forgot to train, eh?
AKAI is the host. If you go on that Twitch channel, you can see when Europe is between league battles. And so when Europe is queuing up for players, you can join that one. The passcode on that room will be 1107, which is today's date, right? So yeah. So yeah, that'll be really, really great, and welcome. And good to have a player from Denmark as well. And another player is from a Scandinavian country, Box Pizza Cat, who has had challenges for getting into the league, but they are a they're a very strong player, and they are from Sweden.
Round one.
Yeah. Hello to Denmark. I hope you guys are doing really, really well.
Ring out.
It's always good to have. We've had some Danish VF players in the community, so it's always great to have more.
Ready, go.
And how has Virtua Fighter been treating you? I hope you're enjoying Virtua Fighter very much. So if I'm looking at the EU, if you look on the Kai stream, you can kind of see that on his overlay, you can kind of see where the
Ring out.
I gotta close the chat to see it on this phone. So it says open 28A, right? 2BA, I'm sorry. 28A. So anyways, it just the A just means it's the first, they're in the middle of the first league battle of the day. B will mean they're in the middle of the second, and C will mean they're in the third. So there's 2 more leagues that are gonna be happening. So you'll be able to join. Hey DC Theo, so good to see you. I promise you're gonna hear more news about LA Gathering very soon. Being prepared, so there'll be some announcements soon. And really, I know you're really excited for it, and I'm really excited for LA Gathering. Also, just always appreciating you, always. So everybody, please follow DC Theo, especially on social media. Especially on X. If you're on X, definitely follow DC Theo. Really great stuff, great videos, and also a great person. Like, really enjoy hanging out with them. If you like leverless controllers, he's also your guy. But he's really cool about all controllers. But you're gonna see a nice showcase of leverless controllers. But also, you're in the fighting game community, gotta check him out. You're into Virtua Fighter, gotta check him out. You're into leverless controllers, gotta check him out. So, DC Theo, so awesome to see you, man. How's your weekend going? Is the weather, well, the weather's probably hot as usual there, right?
It's showtime.
But probably cooled off a lot since Evo. So,
Ready, go. Knockout. Round two.
what is our game plan here? We have an idea.
Knockout. Round three. Ready, go.
That's so cool. That was funny. That was cheesy, but it worked for me. It's such BS, but still. Once in a while, VF will have some BS stuff like that. So, sorry about that, Diva. It is part of the joy of VF, but you know, people say there's no BS in VF, and it's like no, there's plenty, but it's contained and it's rare, but and it's interesting when it happens. So you know, so I don't know if that one was just like did like Akira like low profile himself out of that interaction, you know? So is this move by Leon somehow magically like good against highs and super lows? I don't know, but that was really funny because it beat a super low like that. Man, 109, but at least you do have humidity. But I like humidity. A lot of Americans don't really like humid heat. Here's the thing about humid heat. Humid heat is like a shield. It like protects you. Whereas like dry heat's cool when you have like AC around and you're having like a cold drink. But dry heat like really burns your skin. It really burns you. Like humid heat can feel muggy and yucky, but it's like a liquid shield that's around you.
Ready, go!
Switching you over in which way? Oh, Shun. Okay. Gotcha, with Shun. Man, the way Kage can turn the wall around, it's so good. Yeah, it's so risky here. So if you get hit by this, the 8K is risky here
Round 2.
for that.
Ready, go!
Yeah. Wrong direction.
Knockout! Round 3. Ready, go! Knockout! Round 4. Ready, go!
Nope.
Knockout!
Turned out in our favor. Good game, Ripper. Good game as always. So, DC Theo says a lot of good stuff. Yeah, dry heat will just straight up kill you. 100%. So, Signia has convinced Theo to switch over to Shun, and you think it was right. Sounds good. How do you find Shun with leverless? I think Shun is pretty good with leverless, actually. One of the things about the quarter circle forward is the actual input is 3-6. It's not even 2-3-6. It's just 3-6 for Shun's uppercut. But even still, you can still punch that in as 2-3-6. For the half circle motions, actually in VF, you don't have to. The key thing about leverless and half circle motions in Virtua Fighter is you don't have to hit the diagonals. And the number one thing is that what people make a mistake on is that because they roll through the half circle, that they have somewhere in there, they have all three inputs in there. And if you have all three inputs, that's what kills the half circle motion. But if you literally do like back, down, forward, see how I did no diagonals here? Literally, if you input like this, it'll work in Virtua Fighter. And so on leverless, it's just like bam, bam, bam. It's just like hitting three buttons in sequence, just bam, 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 and it'll work. So that's my tip for half circles in Virtua Fighter on leverless controller. I can't believe I got away with that one. I thought Setsuna was going to take that for sure, but it was a really fun league battle. Well, that was a very fun league battle. I thought Setsuna was going to take it for sure, but I'm glad I got it. So,
I struggled too much.
I see. But well, you beat me up really good, so so that was a really good fight. It was a good fight, my friend. So
It was fun.
Round one.
Welcome, DC Theo.
Go.
yeah, DC Theo had said that they had recently, by the encouragement of Signia, they had switched to Shun, and I think that's really cool. And he's really liking it. Yeah.
Alright, Europe is still going to its first league, so don't join that. Europe, North America, we're accepting people now for just second league, so if you want to join, you can do so now. There you go, message Blurrings. I know he was waiting.
And we gave a nice tip to DC Theo that he didn't know about, which is especially relevant if you're playing on leverless. There's two tips I have. There's two different ways you can do half circles better on leverless controllers with Virtua Fighter. One is that actually in this game, the half circle motions, you don't need to hit the diagonals. You can literally just go back, then down, then forward. So you can just tap it like bam, back, down, forward, right? You don't have to roll the half circle. And for some people, this helps. Virtua Fighter's half circle motions are just 3 inputs, or 3 directional inputs. The other tip is the number one reason people have trouble on leverless for half circle in this game is because at some point they end up inputting all 3 directions at once. So another way to avoid that, if you're using ones that use arcade buttons, this is not really advised on the keycaps, but it can work depending on your controller, is using a slide method to input your half circle. So but a lot of people nowadays have keycaps, and keycaps are not the best for sliding your fingers across the buttons. But if like you had like the old like the hitbox, for example, or even if you're using like a Razer Kitsune because it's using something that looks like convex pop buttons, you just slide your finger across from back to down to forward, and that way what that does is you don't accidentally input all 3 directions at once. Because inputting all 3 directions at once is what kind of kills the half circle motion in this game. Otherwise, the game's very lenient about them. The hardest one is like Wolf's Perfect Giant Swing. Wolf's Perfect Giant Swing needs you to do that at fastest input, so that's where I just recommend the slide method, where you just slide your fingers across the button really fast, because of the speed requirement of that move. But yeah, I hope that helps people doing half circle motions. One of the most challenging inputs for people learning Virtua Fighter, especially coming from other fighting games, is the 4-3 input. The 4-3 input is often the test of how comfortable you are with inputting in this game in a controller. The main tip I have for that is that, yeah, I personally prefer doing directly 4-3, but if that doesn't work for you, what I do when I'm having trouble with it is I just roll it. So that's a case where I will roll it from 4 to 3, almost like you do a Tiger Knee, where Tiger Knee goes from down to up forward. Then going from rolling 4 to 3, like it's almost a half circle motion. That has worked for me for nailing 4-3 inputs on any controller. Nala Strave says the goat convinced them to switch to cowboy hat Jackie. Yes, I have seen that. I have witnessed Nala with the cowboy hat Jackie. Nala says that they think 4-6 is more annoying on leverless than half circles. That's interesting. I haven't had that trouble, but that's interesting. I
will say it's difficult on leverless. That's a difficult move for sure.
The 4-6 input?
On stick, I think we have the ease. Yeah, the 4-3.
The 4-3?
I want to say the 4-3 on lever is probably easiest.
I think so.
And then controller.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if you're using a square gate, it's just you're banging the gate in the corner.
Yeah, that's true. No, it's true. But I do think that even people on lever, like, I know that there was a time where I had trouble with the input myself on lever, and for a little bit, and then I got used to it.
I mean, honest to God, I don't use the the down, back, forward input for the Byakuo after guard break. I just do half circle back forward.
Yeah, I see.
And that seems to
Ready?
work. Yeah. I gotta say, I'm on a month of using that golden lever, that setup that I landed on, and it's very comfortable. I do feel that when I go back to Sanjux, that's lighter, and I like that. But I also, I'm even considering playing the Beast in the East in this stick.
Okay, I'm really happy to hear that. I do wonder if there's a way to get like a reduced. Well, there is. You're using what color green? Are you using the light green, Gromit?
Oh, it's not green, it's white.
Oh, you're using the white
Yellow
one.
now.
Yellow now? Okay.
The white, now it's yellow, but yeah, I'm using just the lightest one.
Okay.
I have the most wide open X,
Yeah.
because there's another grommet now that's XA, which makes for a smaller corner.
I'm going to interrupt here a second. So congratulations before I4 for getting first place. Second goes to Razanov, and third goes to Raging Mars. Thank you guys for playing. So those who want to join the Europe for the second league, you can do so now. Let's keep that information. North America, we have already started the countdown for the second league. So if you want to join that, please do so. Alright, sorry, it's just that. Check, you guys can talk.
You're good. You're good. I think if it stays this size, I'm gonna play it. If not, I might have to.
Oh yeah, you did say you had to go out, yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I think both my wife and myself, and we have people coming to watch the
Gotcha.
the match.
Oh, the World Cup, right?
Which is Norway, UK. I think it's gonna be fun. I want Norway to win. It's gonna be a repeat of Middle Ages.
Round 5.
I'm getting overrun by the Vikings.
Okay.
Akai,
I didn't think about that.
That's what
Okay.
I'm hoping for.
Akai, which character is representing the Europe room again?
Lyon?
Yeah.
French.
Okay, the French, yeah. So join the.
Yeah.
Do you have
Yeah.
Do you have Black Phantom in there? Black Phantom is new to the AKAI leagues, and he's going to be joining the EU room. I told him that the EU room just opened now for joining in, and the passcode is 1107, correct? With Leon as the character, with AKAI, AKAI or AKAI VF or AKAI JC, one of those three, as the room host. So yeah. Black Phantom, enjoy AKAI leagues on the EU side. Right now they're queuing up, and so they're playing like a normal room where it's, the person at the top is fighting and everybody's kind of climbing up to fight them. But once AKAI hits the start button on the league, once he begins the league battle, then everybody will be fighting each other, and it's a lot of fun. It's a great mode. I think you're gonna love it, and I hope you really enjoy it. It's a great experience, and it's good. Like, keep chatting with us in the chat, but also, connect with the other European players in the league as well. For the record, Black Phantom said that they're from Denmark, so.
Just to remind, for those who participating for the first time in these leagues, they are intended for people with wired connection. The stuff that I host on the weekdays, we allow Wi-Fi and wire connection, but for these open league sessions on the weekends, the history is that we always keep people to ask to a wire connection, so we're sticking to that. So if you do have the option to put it on wire connection, we ask you to do so. But I already stated before in the past that if this is your first time participating in the open leagues on the weekend, we do give one league where you can play on Wi-Fi, and then afterwards, if you do wish to participate, please try to get a wire connection. Alright, let's post the connection here. Alright.
So Black Phantom said, Virtua Fighter 5 Revo gave me a second chance. I think at Virtua Fighter. I had played Tekken 5 DR, great game, and quit because I was bad. Okay. I played Tekken 8, but I feel like it is too late because I cannot enjoy Tekken 8 without Bruce Irvine. Okay. Sounds cringe. I want to master a playstyle that to do with grappling and fundamentals with different perspective. Good thing is in Virtua Fighter every character is a grappler. This is like Vanessa Lewis and Brad Burns and Wolf Hawkfield and Go and El Blaze. Awesome. Enjoy. Yeah, keep trying them out. Definitely play the ones that you're enjoying a lot. You'll get to do it all. You'll get to strike and grapple and do everything in this game. So it's a lot of fun. So I really want to master those characters. I'm cheering for you, and I hope you will enjoy it. It's a lot of fun. And don't ever feel bad that you're still on the path of getting stronger. In this game, we are forever trying to get stronger, and it's a fun journey. So, and it's a fun journey with other people. So keep it up. Keep it up. But yeah, Setsuna, I'm really happy to hear that the golden lever is going really good for you. But it does sound like this new feature where they're stretching the grommet and creating that automatic tension can be a bit tiring after a while, and that it'd be nice to have it like the more cooldown tension that we're used to traditionally on grommet's levers would be almost preferable. So
this is a lot of tension, you think?
So
it does feel a lot like
what it is that it's tension to go back to neutral. So it's like it's pulling back towards the neutral as you go out, because the
right. It's not as hard to get into the pocket, right?
What's that?
But yeah, it does get tiring.
Well, because from the comments you've said, it's basically what it is it's actually the Golden Lever Pro's feature of using the grommet's kind of not exactly pre-stretched, but what it is when you're going, it'll have more tension pulling it back to neutral, and that's fine. But this is also why you felt sort of some challenge with the corners for yourself, and then on top of that, you felt like a fatigue after your sessions, probably because it's acting kind of opposite of what you're used to with the spring. And that's not because of the grommets, it's kind of because Golden Lever is doing this intentionally to make the neutral more snappy.
Yeah.
And so I think that combination.
There's less dead zone than what I remember your Golden Levers having.
Yeah.
There's 0 dead zones.
Right.
There's a physical dead zone that you're not touching the leaves.
Right.
But like your stick is much there, which is something that I like that springs do. It keeps your lever is just in center.
Right. Yeah.
Whereas, I felt that. I don't know. So what I did is I went back to like a regular ball top, and that made things a lot easier. It felt a lot more tiring if I had a light ball top.
I see. Well, it definitely no. Light ball top will always make it more heavy. Like light ball top will always make it more heavy. That's the feature of the light ball top, right? Is that suddenly, if you use the light ball top, the reason it's great with Sanwa is because Sanwa has so little tension that like it's almost like air. And so when you put a light ball top on there, it's almost like you've got a heavier spring, but without the thing deflecting all over the place. And so the feature is that it drops the tension. So so for you, moving to a heavier ball top helps you kind of deal with some of this issue but you'll have a little more momentum swing with it.
Yeah, it's okay.
Hey Nelly, good to see you. Hope you're doing really, really well. Go ahead, AKAI.
So North America, after this match, we'll just have one more before we start North America's second league. And for Setsuna, let me see a second. There's 8 players in the room, so once they'll exit. That should take about 21 to 26 minutes when the league starts, so that should need some time to play that.
I'll give it a try. like right now. So like it is what it is. But yeah, I'll just run out once we're done.
And again, just note, we do these open league sessions on the weekends does require a wire connection. But if you, I did state in the past that we do give one league leniency if this is your first time participating. But in the future, if you do like these league sessions, we on ACE during the weekends, we do ask people to put on wire connection. So 4 matches before we begin for Europe's second league and North America. This is the last match before we begin. Okay.
Round 2. Ready, go!
Yeah, there's some confusion with the BAM event that happened. Well, for us it was last night, but for
it's only one
time. This happened today. But I believe like the rules say that the person who gets a special invitation is from the APAC region, so this includes Japan. But on the commentary, I think Berserk say Mike got will get the invitation for being in Australia. So there's some confusion there. So I'm not sure what's going to happen. But if it stays on the rules. In the terms and conditions, it should be Itazan who will be getting the invitation for the special event. But so we'll see. It'd be nice if they also give specific for the Oceania region too. Since that.
Of course, I want Mike to be able to go to that event. I do think I think it's as you said though, per the rules, Itazan gets the invitation. I think the error that was made is a understandable error, but we'll see the clarification. All right, let's good luck, have fun.
All right, good luck, guys, have fun.
Round 1.
All right, here we go.
Ready, go!
Alright, let's do this. Setsuna.
Round 2. Ready, go! Knockout! Round 3. Ready, go!
Let's see if that would work. That does not work. Very good.
Excellent! Round 4. Ready, go!
Stop going for throw there. I like the throw here. I really like that throw here. Second time. Some neutral side step is good.
Round 5. Ready, go! Knockout!
Alright, good game, good game. Why do I underestimate Akira's rising attack range? I was so sure that was gonna whiff. Good games. Hey, have a good day, Two Scoops. It was really great to have you here. Really appreciate you. Man, really underestimate the range of Akira's rising attack. That is like crazy long range. It's because it's from an angle, but it's like, man. Yeah.
Round 1. Ready,
Alright, Blaine, here we go.
go!
Yes, use the throw there.
Knockout. Round 2. Ready, go!
I like that too. Predictable uppercut.
Knockout.
Okay. Do I have to roll up or down there? I do like that they're using that throw now.
Ready, go! Excellent. Round 4. Ready, go! Excellent.
Good game. I guessed right a lot. So, good game, Larry. Good game.
See? I thought I'm better.
Nelly, I hope you've been doing really great. Hope the weather's not too hot in New York. Let's see. So what was Two Scoops having trouble? Any tips for 623? I really struggled with that one. I like doing it on leverless. I like doing 623 on leverless. So like when I do 623 on leverless, right? It's like the index finger, and then it's like doing this like ba-bum, right? So it's like hitting the middle finger, and then while keeping the middle like you're drumming it or arpeggiating it, you're just like boom boom. So it's like you just like let the middle finger drop, and then the index after it, but staying down. So you know, doing that kind of motion is fun.
Ready, go! Knockout. Round 2. Ready, go!
Oh, Nessa completely switched over to Jackie with cowboy hat. I'm just kidding. Just kidding, Ellie.
Excellent.
Can't sidestep this.
Round
Let's see.
3.
That must be guaranteed.
Ready, go!
Or you can crush it with 8K, I guess. I never do that against Kara.
Knockout.
Really interesting.
Round 4. Ready, go! Bring out. Round 5. Ready, go! Knockout.
Good game, Diva. Good game. That was intense. I like the side dashing elbow, low punch, high punch, guard break as well. And how the guard break actually disrupted some options too. I am a lightweight, so if I do some basic stuff, it can get disrupted by something like that. It didn't counter hit it though, so, but it was really good. Good game. Alright, General Ripper is on track to winning this league battle.
Round one. Ready, go!
I almost did it. Yeah, don't do this.
Knockout. Round two. Ready, go!
No, don't do that. It's the wrong. You don't want that rising tag. I thought it was gonna be the roll forward, but his repositioning changed it. I like that.
Knockout. Round three. Ready, go!
I didn't know that this would cause a stagger right here, so I wasn't ready for that stagger.
Round four. Ready, go! Ring out.
Good game. I was able to set that one up. So, good game, Ripper. Good game.
Forgot to train, eh?
Alright, here we go, Space Dandy. Keep it up. I do gotta play really mean in this, but you gotta keep it up with the wolf.
Ready, go!
That was good. I like the defense though. There was a lot of good defense there.
Ready, go!
Good.
Knockout. Round three. Ready, go! Excellent.
Good game. So this is one of the tools Leon uses against crouching. This stance into crouching will like guarantee the kick. Now I think both of those times, if the kick didn't KO, the kick could have caused a wall splat. But I think on KO it doesn't. I'm not 100% sure of that. But I got to test that out because I think that's one way to set up wall combo normally. Good game, Space Dandy, or keep it up. You have a nice wolf though, and I like that you're observing and taking things in and finding where the holes are, where to strike back. So you're on the right path and you're doing a lot of the right things. I just know I'm in a point race with Setsuna and with General Ripper, so right now I'm trying really hard to win that point race. It's always good to try to play spoiler. DC Thea, you're in a good position to play spoiler, because right now, in this points race, that's what matters. So even if you took like 2 rounds on me, that would be enough. And I think Setsuna, Setsuna would overtake me. So keep doing the spoiler. Keep doing it. Yeah, Shun-Di shenanigans, 100%. Shun-Di is the character that does shenanigans. It's really, really good. So, and I haven't fought your Shun-Di yet, so this is going to be so exciting. It's going to be a lot of fun. Be lots and lots of fun, and Shun-Di is an awesome spoiler, like hell yeah. So I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to our battle, DC Theo. I welcome it. Man, that's awesome. He's a good character too. Like the thing is he low profile so hard that like it's really like it can drive some people crazy, you know.
Round 1.
It forces interesting types of guesses.
Go! Round 2. Ready, go! Knockout. Round 3. Ready, go! Excellent.
Good game, Hangry Munch. Sorry it was really mean, but you do have a nice Jackie. I like a lot of what you're doing. I know that you're freezing up here, but I like what you were working on too. I'm just glad that I was able to get the reads on it and apply the reads. So. Diva, spoil Setsuna, please. No, I'm just kidding. No. Wonder if Leon will be the new Drunken Master. It's a good question. Well, I won't rule it out. I am very skeptical of Leon being the new Drunken Master in Crossroads. But it would be interesting if he was. But I wouldn't want to merge those styles. I definitely want a Drunken Fighter. And I think there has to be a Drunken Fighter of some sort. Also, for the mystery character that could be non-binary or could be whatever, the they in the group, everyone knows who I'm talking about. I like the theory that she might be Silat, that she might be Indonesian martial arts, Pancake Silat. I think that would be amazing if she was. I would really like that. I really want that. I want that to be true. I want that to be, or they. I'm sorry, they. I want them to be Pancake Silat. I think it would be so cool. Yeah. So, you know, it's based on cinematic martial arts. Shun could be alive still. Cinematic martial arts has never been shy about characters being super old and still awesome. It is the spirit of martial arts to go beyond the boundaries of humanity, the boundaries of the human body. So, you know, so, I mean, we're making that up, but it is the soul of cinematic martial arts, you know. You think that character's Indonesian? They could very well be Indonesian. It'd be awesome if they were. I would like an Indonesian character. Please, bring it on. I would like that very much.
Round one. Ready, go! Excellent.
DC Theo, I'm doing this with love, alright? With love.
Ready, go! Ring out. Round three. Ready, go!
That was beautiful. Yes, ring me out, ring me out. Look at that ring out. That was the most beautiful ring out. So, there's the spoil right there. That's the most beautiful ring out. Good game, my friend. An awesome ring out too. The neutral throw won that round in such good fashion. It was a very good battle.
What a knucklehead.
Are we tied? Are we tied? No, I took it. Yay! So... Well, thank you very much, everyone. That was a very fun league battle. So.
Based on plus minus round, Nate the Whipper lost to Chanchai, and Chanchai lost to Sasuna. Hey Fish, yeah. So if you want to join the North America League, you can do so now. So let's say again, congratulations to Chanchai for getting his second first place finish today. Nate the Whipper gets second, and Sasuna gets third. That's everyone area. Just need one screenshot. That's good. Alright. Alright, crap. Fake crap. Alright, thank you guys for playing. If you want to join the North American League, you can do so now. Those who can't play no more, thanks again for playing. So, Cessna, enjoy your World Soccer Cup. It's World Cup match. Is it semifinals or quarterfinals? I don't follow soccer, so football, so apologies. I don't
Enjoy the good football.
Okay,
Enjoy
so,
the good
go
World
ahead.
Cup.
Round one.
I am glad to see though that the World Cup conversation has been pretty good in the community VF Discord. So it's been a nice change of pace and really nice seeing especially our European friends really excited for World Cup. It's been great.
Round two. Ready, go!
Alright, so this is for the last league for North America. Information is on the screen here. It's the one with Jackie hosting on the Switch 2. Code is 0711.
Knockout.
Akai, I have not been following baseball.
Oh, come on.
How is Otenai? How is
sorry.
Otenai doing?
Ready, go!
How is
Who's who?
the Japanese legend player Shohei?
Oh, Shohei Ohtani?
Yeah.
He doesn't play for the Cardinals, so I don't actually follow him as much.
Okay. I
He's
see.
too good. He's too good.
Okay. So he is living up. He is living up to the promise. Living up.
He's like a modern day Babe Ruth.
Yeah.
So he can pitch and he can hit. That is not something that modern baseball players do anymore. So to be able to do both very well,
He had to negotiate hard for this too.
I believe he already won the MVP. With all the injuries that pitchers has,
Yeah.
Almost everyone has to go to like Tommy John surgery or something. It's impressive. That's all I can say.
It's impressive, and
Get the information posted for North America.
like you have to negotiate really hard to let it for a team to actually allow you to do this in the modern baseball because of the injuries, because of the potential
just
downtime.
Money, yeah.
Like you become a bad investment if the injury turns out to end your career. Now that said, he comes out of injury and recovers and is still playing up to that level, then yeah, he's returning the investment. Right? He's making a return on their investment. So, but it's a big gamble.
A lot of times these deals with a lot of the time the deals with at least with baseball players, I'm not sure about other sports, is sometimes they pay a lot of money that is backloaded to the end of their career. Hoping that they do well at the beginning, but then a lot of times they become just a player that takes up a spot, and you have to pay a lot of money for, but they might not necessarily be as contributing as much as so far as. But so far, Shohei Ohtani has met the expectations of all the players and more.
Yeah.
We're gonna start the 5-match countdown for North America after this match between Blurry and MF Diva. We're about almost halfway through the Europe League now. I was glad to see players that have persistent past coming back to play again. We got Andril, Kanwan. Well, Andril's been playing, but Kanwan has been absent for a while, but came back. Previous league leader on the Ultimate Showdown days. Okay, I need to add Andril. Okay. Yeah, I'm from St. Louis, Fish. I would say I'm more of a St. Louis Cardinals fan, more so than a Major League Baseball fan. But it was basically when I was young and I saw this 100-year special newspaper celebrating the Cardinals. Is how I got suckered into watching baseball or following the baseball.
So it was when you were young that you became a fan?
Marketing, it works. I was working at my parents' helping out with my parents' restaurant. It was a slow day, so I went and got the newspaper to read, and then it was the 100-year anniversary.
Sorry, I don't pronounce.
Of the St. Louis All Stones. That is.
Oh, sorry. Like on Discord, like it cuts in and out. I'm gonna actually reconnect on Discord because it's happened with you and Setsuna, and I accidentally interrupt you guys.
Okay.
So I'll be right back.
Gotcha. Okay.
Okay, I am back.
Technology.
Yeah. But
technology.
So you were a fan even before, what is it? I can't pronounce Spanish name. Pujos? Was
Yeah. I was a fan when in the 1990s when they were not a good team. Yeah.
So you're a true fan.
They were doing well. Yes, a true fan.
But that had to
they were just listing all these stuff and like all these famous players and stuff, and it's like and that's how you're a baseball fan.
I see.
Round 3. Ready, go!
And it happened to be just the right sport for you too, because of the joy of stat tracking too, right? In baseball, because of baseball setup.
I think it's because of baseball that I like keeping track of stats so much. So yeah,
Baseball is the sport that got you into analytics.
You see that the planned playoffs for their colleagues.
Round 4.
from October to December. It's somewhat heavy influenced by baseball. It'll be influenced by baseball and Beach Ride Cup. So if you're interested in participating in the playoffs or will be participating in playoffs, please give me your feedback on how you want it to be run. I have ideas, but again, like I always say, a lot of ideas sounds great in my head, but in practice, is it actually feasible or something that people actually like to do or want to do? So I always keep asking, we have 3 months before it begins, so this is the best time to let me know so we can make this playoffs as a celebration of the AKAI Leagues and also something that people who participate or watching it will enjoy. Right?
It's gonna be a lot of fun.
Hey, we got Retro Toby in the room now, Metawatch, from the Indiana area.
Awesome to have you
We
here.
start the 5-match countdown. We got 8 players right now.
Ready, go!
Retro Toby, awesome to have you here. Hope you're having fun. The Jeffrey is always crazy, always awesome. Turns a lot of matches around. Never count Retro Toby out. Try really hard to bury them deep down into the ground because they're gonna come and fish you out of that win, you know. But we really love Retro Toby. It's a lot of fun. Also, watch out for blurring. The player I would watch out for the most in this upcoming league battle for North America would be Nate the Ripper. He almost always in the 3rd league is when you start seeing him apply everything really, really well, and he starts turning things around. So I'm really trying to be on guard with it, but also try to do what's working. But it's really scary because he's gonna make you guess. He always makes you guess. Really make you guess. Always good to have you here, Fish. Really appreciate you, and I hope you've been having a good week. I hope Virtuify's been treating you well. Last night I played a lot of Leifei versus Leifei with one of our local players, Splash Breeze, who's a big Shenmue fan. And Splash Breeze and I we played like I think about 35 games of Leifei versus Leifei. It was so much fun. Alright, DJ Syrup gave a good tip for Discord. He said try switching the voice call regional server. I'm not sure how to do it, but I will try. And the silence.
Voice call regional server. Okay.
Do you know where that is? I don't know where that is. Where that setting is, but let me see.
I'm guessing somewhere in the audio settings. This is my guess.
Hoping. You know, if
But
you
you
guys.
said you had this issue with
It happened with
you had this
Setsuna
issue
as
also
well.
with Setsuna.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's most okay.
It's mostly on my end, most
I'll let you
likely.
troubleshoot first, and if it doesn't work, I'll troubleshoot on my end.
Yeah, it's got to be on my end that there's this issue, and so I have if you guys have ever navigated Discord's settings, well, 1, it changes every 3 months, and 2, so it's I don't even know where they move things half the time, and then Discord is fascinating because in its history, it just always changes all the time. It's a move fast and break things kind of platform, including breaking yourself.
Alright, Numbers is trying to get in. Let's see if you can get in. If not, Numbers, we have the dual cleansing room that's hopefully help. It's been a while, so thank you for joining. Numbers, if you can stay in. Top 8 finisher in Evo Las Vegas, and one of the friendliest person in our VF community.
I agree on all of that.
So many people like Discord, though, Mister. I see advantages with Discord, and there's certain things that I dislike about Discord too. Oh, Discord user interface is horrible. Okay, so.
I have to look it up because it's just can't find that setting at all anywhere. Okay, on the mobile app. And you got to edit the channel. It's the channel? Okay. So that might be that's AKAI might have to do that, but I don't know if the problem's got to be my connection then, right? Let's see here. Let me see if
Something with my room. Okay, this might be something.
It's like the chat room.
Troubleshoot after the stream.
Yeah, yeah. Or while we're in the league battle. So let's see here.
Okay, what do you think I have to do something specific to channel?
So if you're on desktop, you're using desktop? So for desktop,
Yeah, I'm using desktop.
right-click the voice channel
Edit
itself,
channel.
edit the channel, and then in the channel settings, in the overview is the region override drop-down menu, and then select your preferred region from the list. Yeah.
I have it as automatic. You see, U.S. Central, U.S. East, U.S. South, U.S. West.
U.S. Central.
Central also Cessna. Let me just put us. Yeah, let me do U.S. Central first and see. If it still have it, we'll try U.S. West.
Yeah.
It was set as automatic at first, so let's see if that works. Okay. Alright, it's on US Central now.
Okay, cool.
Let's see if that helps a little bit better.
Yeah, it had been better for a bit already, but but if we don't see any problems, it sounds like it'll be pretty good. Central sounds like a good spot, but then again, networking logic is not always one-to-one with real-world geographic logic, so...
Stop Chai. So you can hear that?
Yeah.
Was that already late? Stop Chai.
Okay, now it cut off
I
again.
want to see if I not speak if it's no that latency issue.
After the stop Chanchai, it paused.
See Europe side.
There we go.
Yeah, I think we still mostly slightly off here.
It's okay.
But it looks like in the Europe side we have someone undefeated, which is Khan Ran, who is an AOI player actually from France. So France seems to have a lot of AOI players, very strong AOI players. Playing Eileen this time. Why doesn't have just one loss? It's the next closest. Meiji Mars and Nepuha and Mr. Playing Brand entry this time with just 2 losses. So still plenty of time to get people losses here. We want no one undefeated. Okay. Alright, let's see how many more matches before we begin North America's league.
Toby's Jeffrey does so
two
good
more
work.
matches and then we'll begin North America League.
This is going to be a very fun battle to watch. Toby versus Ripper here. Though I do think Ripper's forced guesses can be pretty tough. But Toby makes very scary counter guesses. They're not afraid to reverse Nitaku. That's what I love about fighting against Toby. If you get careless, he blows you up and you're just like, oh my god.
Round 1. Ready, go!
Yeah, this is your break time, mister. That's one nice thing if it's a 15 player. Everyone will at least get at least one bye to rest a little bit. 16 players truly the gauntlet, no rest. Just look at this. Do I have everyone on the list that should be in here? DC Gale, numbers, blur, and special.
Round 2. Ready, go!
I mean, Discord is not the first or the last platform to do what it does. And with how much people have invested in Discord, it's going to take time for a new platform to kind of overtake it, if it were, you know.
So actually on this chat, you're pretty most likely connecting to a wireless connection, right?
Yeah, because I'm using my phone. Yeah, I'm using my phone,
Okay,
sitting next to
okay.
the speaker. Yeah, or sitting next to the microphone. But yeah, so it's like on the speakerphone aspect. Yeah. But yeah, Discord is an interesting platform. But I was responding to how Mr. was talking about. Mr. says as soon as a new platform with similar properties comes out, people will switch very fast. And I'm like, I'm not so sure of that. People have to be convinced to move off.
Yeah.
Of something. Like they have to really be persuaded.
I agree with what Miss. Yeah, I agree with Chan on that. Just like for example, when people were not happy with some of the changes that happened with Twitter when it slowly became the X. A lot of people say they'll migrate over to it's not
Blue
butterfly.
Sky.
What's the name of that?
Blue Sky. Blue Sky.
Blue Sky. Thank you. It's Blue Sky.
Oh, yeah.
The butterfly was the logo, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Correct.
So yeah, it requires quite a bit to change old habits. I think in many ways.
Yeah.
Me included. I once I get used to something, it's hard for me to change things around.
It's really hard.
I need to get plugged for my.
Yeah, it's human nature. It takes a lot to persuade people, and because of that, moving on Moss is also tricky. Now that said, the reason that Blue Sky did have a good migration though was because of political events and Elon Musk becoming more of a. When people were acknowledging that Elon Musk was kind of like the new owner and guy running things at X, that's what caused a big migration, right? Combined with the politics. And it still shapes it to this day because the way that Blue Sky is kind of definitely the more political refugees from X, you know. But it is quite active, and I use it a lot, and there's a lot of people there. But then there's also people on Threads who are refugees from Twitter as well, and it's really interesting to see which people are more active on Threads. So it's really interesting the times we're in, but I also do think we are dealing with a great social media fatigue in the recent years, because there are some people who have just read social media but they don't post at all, more than before. I think it used to be that, you know, I think the pattern was a little different from before, but in recent times it feels like a lot of people at best will follow a link and read what the tweet is, but a lot of times people don't even want to do that. So on some of the Discord servers I'm on, I'll just try to share the Blue Sky equivalent of the link because that's what the people in that server would prefer. So what we're saying
This
is
is the last match in the North America room before we start the last league. Yeah, I think it might just be using the cell phone.
it could be.
Might be causing the slight delay.
It could be that, yeah. But yeah, it takes a lot, like, and so for even for the people on X, the thing it took was for them to be, I don't know, politically traumatized, you know, to do that. So it's really hard to get people to change pattern, but they do eventually, right? So something that got disrupted, right, was I do think FaceTime and then all other platforms adding a video chat feature, like, did lead to people just using Skype less, right?
That's completely gone now, right? Skype.
Kind of, yeah. I mean, I'm trying to remember. I believe it's completely gone, but yeah. And Skype was meaningful for me and my wife. That was how we communicated when we were living apart. So. All right,
guys, we're gonna start the last league for North America now. Good luck, guys. Have fun.
Good luck. Have fun.
It's showtime!
Thank you very much for the follow, Fish Tacos tonight, and Only Hands as well. Really appreciate y'all. Very good at Bard. Okay, so I'll just walk back. Okay. I don't know if I can do that one.
Round two.
Very good. Let's see.
Ready, go!
I like how 9K completely beat that delay attack too. So again, I'm not feeling sharpness right now, so I feel like I'm guessing a lot more. Or I'm feeling like I have to rely on guessing a bit more. That's okay, but that's how I have to fight. But the sharpness also is like my conversions are doing stuff more like because of the not feeling as sharp right now. And as a player, you have to make these decisions a lot of times. You have to acknowledge if you're sharp or if you're not sharp, because that will affect the really good decision space for you. Alright, good fighting, Diva. Good fight. But also, you don't beat yourself up because you're using like smaller conversions. You just move forward and you go to the next situation. Like Virtua Fighter is a game where the situation is just in the now, and you have to just quickly, like, it's not that you completely forget, but you have to keep moving forward with the game. You can't dwell on things not going right. You have to just go, well, what do we do now? What do we do now? What do we do now? You have no time to think about it until the round's over. And so you can make the strategic adjustment, but that usually happens between rounds. Oh, that's so cool. That is so cool. I like that too. This thing is powerful. Wham. That is so cool.
Round 3. Ready, go!
That's right, he's using that one now.
Round 4. Ready, go!
Almost. Nope. Nope. So, okay, here's a strategy that I use against blurring right now. A lot of blurring's powerful plays are based on you hitting low punch and using attack after that, or even throw. And so I basically was like, okay, if I hit with low punch, I'm going to backdash because I'm going to try to counter what they do. So then for the countermeasure for that for blurring would be to kind of crouch dash forward, really. Even as long as I don't counter hit with the low punch, they're not in Itaku. So even if I hit with low punch, the change up from the 3 different options that they did today would be just to crouch dash forward as a fuzzy guard. So using fuzzy guard would be a very powerful play, because from there, Vanessa can do a lot of things based on what she sees Leon doing.
Round one. Ready, go!
You can react to certain things. But yeah, it's really good. It's something I taught them, and I think I told you about it though. But I did teach blurring that this is like how to use that move, because I think you'll remember that long time ago. I didn't realize Numbers was in this room. That's awesome. Okay. But long time ago, I talked with you and Nelly and with Dark Nova, and I asked you both like what you thought about that move, and both of you said you were unimpressed with that move, and I was like, no, this move is really good, but I also believed it was designed for a duck and punish, but it's designed for it's designed for more than that, but the principle is the duck and punish principle. And so I did tell Blurring that, like, I think this is a really good move, and I told him how I would use it, and I was like, you set up with crouch dash or 2G. Or with 2G, and like you set up with crouch dash, and once you see a flinch, you can use it.
Round five. Ready, go!
That was a really good battle. That was a lot of fun, Numbers. I told myself to like shut my brain off when fighting Numbers in this battle because it would be a lot of fun, but also because I'm not really worried about the result. But also, I felt like it would be a lot of fun to have this battle with just going at it with instinct, and it was a lot of fun. It was a really, really fun battle. So awesome battle, Numbers. I really enjoyed how that played out. So yeah, so the trick is with Vanessa. Here's the thing about the move. High elbow for Vanessa, the input's 3P plus K. You can hold 3 from a crouch or anywhere. It can be done from standing or crouching. Its weakness is that it is a high attack, and it's a high speed attack, so if you could win based on speed, but that's requiring the opponent to move towards you. You need to be really close to hit this move, so it's good against throws. Oh no, we crashed. No! Do I lose that one? I guess I won that one. Sorry, Hangry Munch. It already happened. It already happened. I'll get you the link so you can watch it, though. I'll get you the link so you can watch it. The YouTube might not have the full video, though. They were late on streaming to YouTube, so you want to watch it on Twitch. I'll find it for you on Twitch. It was under Couch Warriors 2, was the Twitch account, so I'll get you this link, Tayo. Yeah, Couch Warriors 2 is the link, and it should be at the start of this video. Don't do the volume thing. Okay. Yeah. So there were a couple things that were confusing about that tournament's broadcast, right? Number one, well, it was on Twitch and YouTube, but the problem was the YouTube was not streamed for like a whole hour. Because of that, if you were like YouTube, you have like a thumbnail that you can go to, and it gives you a timer. So naturally, people want to wait there. And the link, oh no, the room has been disbanded. What happened, AKAI? Okay, I've been kicked out of the room. Okay. I'm so sad. I'm so sad. I was kicked out of the room.
Half the room got kicked out. So we will make it, guys. How many?
Okay.
It was only how many matches?
3?
5,000 already.
Was it 3 or 4? I don't know. I can't remember. Maybe it was 5. That sucks.
Yeah, let me remake it, guys. I'm sorry. I'm gonna make a completely new room.
Okay, I'll wait for the new room.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, please let your streamers, your people know if they're watching you guys stream that we will make a new room for North America. 4 matches before we begin. So, okay, I'm just going to disband the room now and just make it.
So yeah, for those wanting to watch. For those wanting to watch Battle Arena Melbourne, you want to watch Couch Warriors 2 Twitch, and you want to watch the Twitch VOD right now, because that should have the whole tournament starting at the beginning. Because the YouTube, I think their stream popped up much like an hour later, so you might miss like a whole chunk of the tournament if you would try to watch on YouTube right now, unless they've re-uploaded it. So if they've re-uploaded it, awesome. But for sure, the Twitch.
I made a new room.
All right.
I made a new room for the. Hopefully, we get as many people come join that. Let me see. Let's go. For the room 5.
So have a lot of fun. Don't worry, numbers. It's better if you fight me sooner.
59022. Cool.
We're gonna wake numbers up so he
07,
dominates this
11.
league battle. Gonna wake the sleeping giant up so he can dominate this.
Let's see, 5902, 590222. Alright, there we go. How many people's in the room right now? We got Hungry Munch back in. We have numbers. Alright. Yeah, just help me spread the word if I'll get to posting again.
Alright. AKAI's North America room has reopened. New venue, same management. So.
And second nickel, guys, you have taken your feed, so hopefully make this the last day. Don't have this issue, please, please.
Tayo Ren asks, how long have you played Leon and why was he your character of choice? So I've been playing Leon as a main since about 1999 when it was on the Dreamcast, and the reason was because I just decided I needed to focus on a new main character for fun, for competitive reasons, since I was starting to travel to play VF. And so I randomly selected him by going to the character select screen, which did not have a timer, and then what I did was I closed my eyes, moved the green goblin arcade stick directions for 30 seconds with my eyes closed, hit the button, and it picked Leon. And from then on, I was a Leon main. Why am I still a Leon main? He's the most fun character for me to play. It turns out it was a good fit. I love playing Leon. So much fun. He's always had a lot of good utility, and he actually fits the way I like playing fighting games too. Which is I like pushing, I like pulling, I like disrupting, I like crushing. I like doing, I like doing a lot of tricky stuff, and it's a lot of fun. And I like moving in and out. So, all right, Fish, let's see what you got. Nice. Wow, that thing just went under the high punch. That was so cool. Elbow, uppercut. Yep.
Alright, let's see. Who is still missing? I think it's Blurring and Mentor. I'm not sure if they still want to try participant last league. Let me just go. I know Blurring is streaming, so I'll go check that out.
So Leon has just always been fun for me. Thanks for asking the question. If you have other questions too, I'm happy to answer them, including about Leon, because a lot of people are intrigued by it.
Okay, got MFT back in. So I think it was 9 players. Yeah, I think it's Metal Watt and Blurry that's still missing. Yeah, let's see if they still want to join.
Keep it up, Fish. We're working
We
on
get 3
flow.
matches before we begin.
Round 3. Ready, go!
So notice how if I block certain stuff, I'm gonna elbow right away after that. However, you can play with that. You can use backdash plays, but so you want to add that to your interactions. But that's what I'm doing right now is I'm gonna block certain stuff and I elbow, just because it's solid and it's gonna stop you from doing stuff. Now that said, you have a couple moves that will beat that. So you can do backdash, you could sidestep, not the best to sidestep against elbow. But you could also like do quarter circle forward P plus K, and that one will destroy it. So it's like, yeah, basically like you do the low punch, and you see me guard the low punch, and then you bait this elbow response. Boom, right? Boom, right? All right, go ahead and practice combos against Leon. I would practice combos. Do like your biggest. A really good one is like the big uppercut into jab into 4P plus K. It's so good, right? Go ahead. Yeah. So that's a good simple combo. It's a good one. I like that. So yeah, that's a safe one to do. It's good. Easy. You'll never miss that one. It's a good one. Very nice. Yeah. And so normally you can launch into a single jab, and then you do, yeah, launch into the single jab, and then you can do that back punch and kick, and that will cause them to bounce. It's so cool. It's like launch, jab, slam down, they bounce, and then you can do your finisher. One of the really cool finishers with Lei Fei is doing 6P plus K PP. It's an easy finish that anybody could do when they see that the character's up in the air, and most of the time that thing will connect. So it's a pretty good universal combo finish. And then and so if you like launch them with the big uppercut, jab them, slam them down so they bounce, and then 6P plus KPP, that does like almost half life. It's like crazy damage, but it is some muscle memory. It takes a little bit, but if you practice that in training mode and practice it in world stage mode, it's a pretty strong, reliable combo.
Round 1. Ready, go!
Alright, I think we have about 2 or 3 more matches before we begin the both Europe and North America's league. Just double check. Yeah, 3 more matches here.
Round 2. Ready, go! Ring out!
Let's go.
Round 3. Ready, go! Knockout! Round 4. Ready, go! Excellent!
So yeah, I had mentioned earlier on the stream that last night I played a lot of Lei Fei mirror battles with with the player Splash Breeze, and we had a great time. And the thing that's fun about playing Lei Fei is how much you kind of learn to. Well, you definitely. He is a character where it's good to apply to understand frames to apply his flow. He is a character that'll really pressure you to kind of want to know his frames at least a little bit. But aside from that, not doing that, he is good at teaching you how to play spatial games and how to whiff punish, because he whiff punishes pretty fine. And he also can place the guessing games from the mid-range. His uppercut's ridiculously good. The 1P plus K, this thing is just, you move away, and if you see your opponent trying to attack into you, you just hit this thing and it'll just win most situations like that. And that said, the tricky thing about Lei Fei then is kind of understanding the flow, because you might, if you don't know better, you're going to put yourself into a stance that's not comfortable. So you do eventually need to learn the stances, but there are certain lines of play that are not too hard to learn and gets you on the rails, but it can make you way predictable. So you have to play the guessing games inherent in those lines of play, and that can feel restricting at first. I found the move 3PP to be very good, actually. Something to kind of get you anchored into the match. 6-6P is, of course, a really good move.
Alright, guys.
Go ahead. Sorry.
Alright, Stretch, I'm going to interrupt you here first. No problem. We'll work with this delay. We're going to be starting the North America League after this match between Nate Deliberate and DC Theo. I think we got most of the people who want to join. Yeah, Kanwan is the AKAI player, so I'm not sure how much he's been playing iLeague. That Marge answering J's question, comments. We're going to be starting soon the Europe League also, but 2 more matches. Oh, we have someone who really likes the stamps. Well, lots of people here. Yeah, Sega, make the stamps more efficient. But there's other things we prefer you to work on first before improving the stamp interface, user interface. Alright, we're gonna begin North America's League now. Apologies for the room crash. We are gluttons for punishment though.
Alright, good luck, have fun. So yeah, so here's the ironic thing. I feel like playing with Lei Fei, it's actually good to go ahead and be intuitive with it and to just play around with him and have fun with that, even though the results will be mixed. The knowledge becomes like when you refine him, but if you start with knowledge, it's a bit much, and it's also not the frame data. If you don't understand the spacing, if you don't see the spacing, that's gonna be hard. Like, it's gonna be weird. So you kind of have to, like, it's hard, but that's why Lei Fei is not really the most recommended for learning VF, but it's so good. All right, GK, here we go.
Round 2. Ready, go!
Very good. Keep it up.
Ring out. Round 3. Ready, go!
That said, conceptually, the deceptive thing with Lei Fei, even for the Lei Fei player themselves, is understanding that the nature of the reason eventually that looking at the frames will help you is because sometimes your position is good because of spacing more than the frame data, and sometimes it is good because of the frame data. And so you'll want to, at some point, you'll want to understand that.
Knockout.
Very nice. I like this flip kick. Keep it up, GK. All right, here we go. Let's go after them.
Ready, go!
Very good. Almost. I was going to try to interrupt that. There we go. I like this. I have no read on JK right now. So here we go. Let's have fun with this too. So they're going to do that. Alright. So good. I want to see if they're going to do it. Alright. This was a lot of fun. Good stuff. Really good. Those 2 rounds were good. And staying down is good because then it's like, well, I don't know what they're going to do. And then after that, I was like, well, I'll just start pouncing them. But that's actually when they moved. It's good stuff. Good stuff. I guessed wrong a lot. Oh, I am very confident that Lei Fei or a Shaolin representative will eventually be in Crossroads. Personally, I believe that will. That said, don't worry about those things. Learning VF in general is the key thing. Learning it, whether your character makes it or not, learning the game and the system and how to interact functionally with the system is the thing. While Lei Fei can take a detour on that, he eventually has to learn the game as well. But he definitely learns the Lei Fei game before that. So, a lot of people do worry about that. We call it the sunk cost fallacy. What is a sunk cost fallacy? Sunk cost fallacy is like, hey, I put all this effort and time into this relationship, but like, let's say it's a bad relationship, so we can't stop now. That's sunk cost fallacy, right? I've played this character, and I don't want to switch, right? That can be a sunk cost fallacy sometimes, but I think in this game that you should play the character you like and the character that's giving you satisfaction of different types. Sometimes we have, but it's that said, if you're not having fun with a character, that's reason enough to kind of to either challenge yourself to go further if you think that's what you want, or to move to another character. A lot of times moving to another character could be it, but it depends on other factors as well. So like in Crossroads, the hard part is it is true that a lot of people want to just transfer their skills over. Now in Virtua Fighter games, the skill does transfer over, but the skills that transfer over usually is not playing the character the same way. But why is the guy who played the character before still very strong in the new game? Because he's learned to ask the questions that Virtua Fighter wants answered. He learns that Virtua Fighter has a rhythm, has an approach that makes its own identity in its gameplay. And then you start seeing the differences, and you go, oh, the answer changed in this game. But it's because you asked the correct question. That's what makes you strong when you go from one game to the next. That's why, trust me, that first week there'll be a lot of old head VF players that play, and people will go, oh my god, like, why are they still strong in this game? This is a new game. And it looks totally different, right? And it's because they just, from prior experience, they learn how to ask. They're just asking a little bit better questions, and they're getting a little bit better answers. And now they're putting a little bit better answers in their play more than other people are putting answers in their play. And that's all it is. That gets transferred when a new version of the game comes out. And sometimes we run right away. We go, oh, this thing no longer works. Maybe I'll stop doing it. And then another one of us goes, no, it still works, but in this other context. That comes later. And then we're like, oh, okay. And now you've got the new context for the old answer. That's what makes the player, like, that goes from, the previous version of the game to the next, like, strong. It's just simply that you get better at asking certain questions and better at acting on certain answers. But playing this game, just looking at the gameplay footage, it's not going to be the same game, but it's going to help you play that game better from day one, right? But that said, it's not a race. It's growth. It's personal growth. getting stronger. We all get stronger at different speeds. But we'll get there if we stick with it usually. Wondering about that.
Knockout. Round 2. Ready, go!
I like that they switched to punish.
Knockout. Round 3. Ready, go! Knockout.
Alright. Thanks for the battle blaring. That was a really nice high elbow. I wanted to see if my jab was enough. It was not. it ate that elbow so good. Yep. Keep putting in those reps. I am excited for Crossroads too. So excited for Crossroads. But I'm glad you are too. I'm glad a lot of people are very excited. We're gonna see what the news next week is. Maybe we'll see more of Crossroads. Maybe we'll see something interesting. I wouldn't be surprised if they say something about AI, but for sure they're gonna say something about Virtua Fighter, and that's the most important thing. Because Nvidia and Sega are doing like a joint announcement or something at like this event next week. They've got leadership. They've got current leadership. They've got old leadership. They've got the old legend Yu Suzuki, amazing legend in the industry, creator of Virtua Fighter, and they've got Jensen Huang all there. So let's see what they have to say. It's quite a booking. Yeah, exactly. Like for putting in flow, for managing certain things, right? And we'll see what they do. It might be part of. They might say that the game's using certain things for some of its fluid animations. Who knows? We'll see. But of course, we don't want it looking like AI slop, and I don't think it's going to be. This is definitely Everything has shown that this is a very tailored, very crafted game. So I'm so excited for it. But I do think they might say something along those lines. Could be. Alright, here we go, Diva, our rematch. Diva is now gonna be. This is where Diva starts beating me up. We'll see. Good. Look at how it beats that too, right? It worked out in my favor.
Ready, go! Knockout. Round 3. Ready, go!
So right now I'm attacking his use of high attacks. That's why I'm using 4 PP. Right, 4P slides under highs. And I'm also using it to try to outspeed I'm trying to use the extension to outspeed his sidestep attack as well. So I'm happy it worked, but it is risky because 4-6P is so strong that if it trades, it's gonna win. So I have to win on speed if I'm gonna do that approach. I'm glad it worked there, but it is very risky. It's better to just low punch or do another 4P. So I have to kind of adjust what I'm doing there. But it was a good battle. I got to execute my plan. All right, here we go, Fish. Keep this up. I'm gonna come at you pretty hard though, but you're doing great. I know this is day 2 of Lei Fei.
Ready, go!
Nice. Oh, that should ring out. That was a beautiful ring out, Fish. Beautiful ring out. That was excellent. You seized on the opportunity. You made the winning shot.
Ready, go!
Alright, here we go. I always forget that he pushes you with this move too. It looks like a move where he would be ending up being close to you.
Ready, go!
Good. 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 Very good. Very good. Very good. Keep it up, Fish. You've got this. You got this.
Round
Alright, here we go.
Ready, go!
This is a very fun battle. We're still at it, but that was really fun. So keep at it.
Round 5. Ready, go! Ring out!
That was a fun battle, Fish. Good game. Good game. I like a lot of what you were doing there. I like
I want a serious fight!
the information was staticky because I wasn't sure what you were wanting to do, and that could be on your end too, but it worked out really good in that it was disruptive in the sense that I'm not sure what he's going for here, but and then I got lulled into it and I ate a lot of P plus KPP. It's a good game. Alright, Hangry Munch, here we go.
Round 1. Ready, go! Knockout! Round 2. Ready, go!
Very good. Very good.
Knockout! Round 3.
Alright, here we go. Munch.
Go! Knockout! Round 4. Ready, go!
can't roll away, you gotta roll up or down.
Round 5.
Good game, keep this up. So, that was cool. Oh my god, I'm feeling good. Good game, Hangry Munch. Good game. That was really, really good. I like how they played that very much. I like how they played that so much. It's the strength of Jackie and the strength of Hangry Munch. Good game. It's very, very good. Oh, this is so much fun. Look at this. Look at all these 4-1s. So intense. This is where it all shakes out. So I come from Killer Instinct, so I am familiar with the fast RPS. Awesome. Now it's just interesting inserting a VF. Exactly. Keep it up. That's a ring out. Keep it up, numbers. Alright, here we go.
Round 2. Ready, go!
That's awesome. I love that.
Excellent.
That thing, my 2K is too slow, even for this. Look at that. Look at that.
Round 3. Ready, go!
I like that. Man, that counter hit, is that an EX?
Knockout.
That was like nuts. That thing looks like a high, and it launched me. And I was doing a crouching low. So I guess it's a mid. It doesn't look like a mid at all, but that thing launched. It was really good. Good game, numbers. Thanks so much for that. It's really good to see that. Looks like a high. I need to see what that move is because just like cool. That was really good. That's why you heard me say EX, is because I was wondering if it's an EX high. It really surprised me there. It launched 1K, right? It launched my 1K. I was like, huh, very cool. Again, I like how fast like Leifei can do that stance change, right? From the down stance to the up stance, and still do the kick and still win. Like that was really interesting, right? Like I thought the 2K was in time, and it was not. That kick is really fast. That said, 2K is not that fast either. It's like 19 frames. That was really something. Like stance change, kick, and it's just like what the? And it's like it still interrupted me. It was like, I mean, stance change, kick feels like that would be slow, and it's like that is fast. Like how fast is that stupid kick? You know.
Round 1. Ready, go!
All right, Theo, here we go. I am glad you're playing Virtua Fighter, Fish. And I didn't play much of the modern Killer Instinct, but I keep hearing how good it is, and it's so like really respect that you came from Killer Instinct, yeah. And I love the fast-paced rock paper scissors.
Round 2. Ready, go!
Now, Leon has some scary stuff against Shun. The fact that Leon just doing his normal combos will sober Shun is like huge. It really, like, Leon has an easy time sobering Shun compared to a lot of characters. Very nice. Keep this up. You're doing great.
Knockout.
So, if you guys watch my training session with Poke Suzuki yesterday,
I'm better.
I do illustrate at the end of that stream how to deal with Leon's side turn game. It's pretty simple. If Leon forces you into side turn, your first two go-to options is either to guard high or stare at his front foot and sidestep towards that front foot. That's technically evading to his backside, but looking at the front foot makes it a lot easier to follow because Leon switches stances with half of his attacks. And so trying to look front and back can be hard, but staring at that front foot pretty much just tells it's a good marker. You can watch it in this match, just stare at Leon's front foot and be like, is it up or down? Up or down, right? Right now, it's down.
Ready, go! Excellent.
Alright. Now I'm gonna take all of these.
Ready, go!
Good. Good Sabaki. Love that, too. Okay. Don't try to do that hard because you're locked.
Ready, go! Ring out!
Awesome. Well, it's still awesome that you did play VF. I'm glad you're taking it seriously now. I'm looking forward to your journey.
Knockout! Round 5. Ready, go!
Dang it.
Knockout!
I was like, I knew this wall was going to disrupt, but I was hoping it wouldn't. So, good game, Ripper. Always intense. Good game.
Forgot to train, eh?
So Syrup has got awesome advice for DC Theo, and so keep it up. Keep it up. Let's see. All right, good job, Numbers. Congratulations. That was intense. That was really intense. It was a lot of fun. All right.
Then, thank you guys for playing, everyone.
Thank you very much.
That's
AKAI.
it. Yep. If you guys want to continue playing the room, please do so. If there's still a lot of people in the room, I don't mind hitting the league button for you guys to play, but this would not be counted in the 3 leagues per session that I keep track of.
Round 1. Ready,
but I know numbers is pretty busy, so he might not participate in these that much. But he already got a ticket to participate in the playoffs because he got a top 25% finish. So if he wants to participate in the playoffs, he's able to. So I'm going to go over that a little bit more again. I guess I need to keep promoting it.
Is that already sealed? Is that an already sealed deal? Is top 25 already, or top percent already a sealed deal then? Or is it just like there's no way he's not going to be there?
If you get one single top 25% finish in the league since World Stage came out, you can participate in the playoffs.
Okay.
So 6 spots is already guaranteed. So I'll go over that again, but. So there's going to be a qualifier tournament for everyone else who's not the 6 who is the guaranteed spot.
Okay.
Does that make sense? So whoever got a league leader status this season already is guaranteed to be in the top 8 in the playoffs. All right. So right now that'd be General Nate the Whipper and Rare Entity for North America. Europe side is Kingo and Box Pizza Cat. Let me just get the results here first. So PTPP, Nepruha, congratulations for getting first place. Sandra getting second, and Lazanov getting third. Thank you guys for playing. Alright, let me go. That's it. Also for Europe. If you guys want to continue playing the room, please do so. One of these things was kind of, especially in the Ultimate Showdown days, it was a way to get people gathered to play, and then afterwards, a lot of people stays afterwards to play again. I'm not sure how that is now at the level, but if you want to do that, please do so. I beat numbers in the first one before the lobby crash. Before the lobby crash, Jisai, who are you, Jisai? Are you?
The Sarah player. They were playing together.
Oh, Jisai is Jikai? Oh, you're angry. Jisai is angry. Gotcha.
Okay.
Thanks for playing Angry Munch. That's how you pronounce it.
Angry Munch.
Hopefully you fully enjoyed this and you continue to play Angry Munch. Yeah. So if you want to, if these are fun, please continue to participate. So let me just put the results here. So while these are people still playing the room, so good at. So let me just get the results updated here. So you can see, for example, this is today's session. Here we go. Shoot, sorry. Let me get the update this first. And I post this information on Discord. Most of them, when we actually do the playoffs, we're going to just do that in one single Discord so that I don't have to go between two. This for efficiency. So let's get my pen before I get on there. So numbers got first place. Second place was you, right, Chan-Chan, the last league?
Yes, correct.
Okay, and third place is to Jikai, participating for the first time. Sarah playing.
You did very
I
good.
see Jikai posted on the Discord channels. Alright. Nepruha, first place finish. Sandra got second. And who was third on the Europe side? I think it's Lazanov. Let's double check.
That's really good.
Yeah, Lazanov got third. Alright, so for example, so if you got first place finish in any of these leagues, you guarantee that's a top 25% finish. So if there's 8 players total, first place and second place is top 25. 12 players or more, that's first to third. And if it's a full 16-player league, then fourth place and above is the top 25% finish. All right. So for example, in the I believe it was the second league for Europe, there was 13 players in it. So the 3 players were kind of gotten that. So that would be Weiji Mars, Meiji Mars, Kan Wan, And I think this was enough. Yeah, those were the three. So one single top 25% finish is that you're eligible then to participate in the playoffs. So let me get the playoffs. Goes up here. Alright, so those who are already qualified for the playoffs will guarantee a spot. Guarantee a spot for the top 8. North America is Giant Whipper, Rare Entity. Europe is Box Pizza Cat, and Kingo. Yeah, sometimes in the rooms wasn't off, they just got weird connection with people. And what we find out is that sometimes you just exit and re-enter and fixes those connections. Sometimes, yeah, it is strange in that sense, yeah. So there's 6 spots that's guaranteed for those who for the playoffs. So here you can finish as a league leader. So there's still one more spot for a league leader to get. And then the other 3 spots is for whoever the most top 25% finishes. So I recently posted who's the standings. So you can check that if you're interested. Okay. If, for example, like in North America, if Giant Whipper or Weird Entity becomes the league leader for season 3, which is this one from July to September, then we'll make that 3rd spot as another whoever got the most top 25% finishes. Okay? Does that make sense? I hope so. Alright. The 7th and 8th spot in the playoffs will make a qualifier tournament in which anyone who got a top 25% finish in a single league can participate in it. So that would be in Europe. It's most likely in the afternoon, like on a Saturday or Sunday. And for North America, I'm thinking it's gonna be like a Saturday evening. That format is gonna be. It depends on how many people is going to sign up for that. But if you are in that table that I posted, you are eligible to participate in the playoffs qualifiers. It will not be a first to one type of event like how these leagues are, but at least it's going to be a first to 2. If you ever seen the B-Track tournaments or BFR tournaments where you have those 3 teams round robin blocks, that is somewhat my idea plan to do with the playoff qualifiers of some sort. But it kind of depends on how many people is actually going to sign up for that. The top, once you're into top 8, this is the part where I will actually work with the participants. So we'll set a time and date in which the players can actually meet up and play with each other. So the idea is we're trying to make this as fun as pay. So that's why this is scheduled from October to December. I think October might be still very busy. There's a lot of events happening in October. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, and the amount of matches being played, if you have an opinion, a preference, please let me know. But I'm thinking like as we go from quarterfinals to semifinals to finals, the amount of matches you play to win will increase. So finals is first to 10, semifinals first to 5. These are all just, that is just my opinion right now. If you have a preference on how much matches should be played, please let me know. Because again, I keep saying this because I need to hear back from feedback, because a lot of things sounds great and awesome inside my head, but when actually in practice, it might not. So this is being made for you guys who participate in these sessions and leagues. So if you can give me the feedback and how we can try and make this work, please do so. One thing you'll notice, let me go post the link again from the official Discord. If you're in the community Discord, that information chart of whoever had got top 25% finish is already posted. But let me give you a link. Yeah, so the second Discord has been kind to actually give me some specific channels also. And so whoever wins the playoffs, we'll call them the league champions. So we have the league leaders, league champions, and the weekend warriors. But let me get this is the link to that post with the those tables. And if you're not part of the official Virtual Fire Discord channel, let me get the invite link to that. You'll need to actually mostly answer some questions before you can go to the different channels, but those are it. Yeah. So so hypothetically, if the game gets larger, if for example Chanchai is the league leader for season 3, there's going to be 4 spots open for whoever the most top 25% finishes. So that would be currently on this list. It would be Sessuna, the Walk Reaper, LD Wells, and Blurry. Alright. But if you're like someone who just joined, like maybe VF numbers, I have lots of free time now on the weekends and just play a lot to become the league leader. Then based on this top 25% stance that we have right now, then it'll be Chanchai, Sessuna, and Jawak Reaper who gets the next 3 spots. And anyone who's qualified for our tournament to take the 7th and 8th spot. One rule that I do want to include is that you can only participate with the characters that you have got top 25% finish in the leagues. Most of the people who participate only use one character, so it's no issue. But for example, like Jimmy, I think you see how many top 25% finish he had this playing war stage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He has a choice of 8 characters that he can use to participate in the playoffs. But we're going to ask people to actually list what characters you're going to be able to use. So it gives, one thing I like to do is like it gives people who actually have matchups with each other some time to prepare if they want to. So if it's a first to 2 matchup, like during the playoff qualifiers, a player who's participating can only select 2 characters and have that mentioned already. If it's like a first to 5, then 5 characters. These are still things that's kind of being worked out. But so yeah, if you guys have ideas or feedback, please do let me know. There's some more information going on. I will be making a matcherino for these for the playoffs. Which I'll monthly contribute to it, and so hopefully this is a nice thank you for all those who have participated in these sessions. And I guess it'll be a nice way to kind of this might be the depending on when fossils come out, and not sure how many people will still be active with Rebel. Yeah, we'll see. Alright, I think that's basically it with the playoffs. Anybody have questions or Chancha, you have questions before I go over a little bit of other things?
No, it all sounds really exciting. Thank you.
Oh yeah, one thing that I've been doing with the do I still have that? I don't think I have that copy. Let me do it. Events directory. So let me see. My last day before it. Since Sega have me helping out with their official Discord, some initiatives is being worked on right now. One is the weekday novice sessions for beginners, level 1 through 20. It's kind of been work in progress that we've been doing for the last 3 weeks now. So if you know of someone who might be interested, please let them know. It's kind of been still kind of figure out how that works well. That session we had 24 people, and then sometimes we had just 3 people. If 2 people show up, we'll keep doing this for the next couple of months just to see what works. But we are trying to encourage people to just be more active. Don't be too shy in posting and trying to set your own matches because I'm at a position right now where I could do these sessions, but we do want more people to be more proactive. The more people more proactive, the more our scene will thrive. The other thing is making a community list for VF, which that's still work in progress. That'll be posted into Discord, because we know that there are many different communities, and we're all very different, but we all share a common interest in Virtual Fire. Sega has given permission to help spread, let other people know about the different communities. So the idea is that the official Discord is a gateway for people to join and allow people to find these other communities. So now I'm going to be reaching out to Australia, South America, Europe, any places that have a community, or maybe it's trying to make a community to play Virtual Fire with. This community list is hopefully something that will be useful in the long run. Again, a lot of these things are just me trying things out, projects. It might work, it might not, but at least you will see that I'm trying something, or we're trying something to help the community grow. There's also a events directory list right now that we're trying to regularly update. So let me go put that link there too. Where is it? And that will be the last thing I'll say. And Chan, you have anything else you want to add before we end this, at least out in my stream?
This was just like it's been a fun weekend. I think next week's got some interesting news, and we'll see. And
yeah,
it's always fun fighting numbers. So we're having a lot of fun. Oh, I chose the wrong guess. Good game numbers. That was a lot of fun. Very fun battle, my friend. Yeah, so no, thanks so much, AKAI. I had an awesome time. I do not raid me because I am going to go. I have to leave because I gotta take care of some.
Okay.
I gotta take care of some quote unquote work tasks. But that said, yeah, we'll be seeing you, and thank you very much. I hope I can play tomorrow, but I'm not sure if I'll be able to. But this has been always the AKAI Leagues is a blast. Thank you so much, and everyone have a good day. Play more VI.
Thanks. Okay, so there's that link again for the events directory. Thanks again, Chan. Let me just go through this here. Let's see. So this is my way of trying to keep the scene active on what events are happening and upcoming events. This 7 days of events, and then also upcoming events. One of the mention was like Seton was mentioning that he has a regional event that he's going to post, but he feels like it's going to get buried by all these other regularly occurring events. So if you post in the events section in the official Virtual Fire Discord, you could use user events to notify people, and then I'll regularly update this event directory post that gets reposted regularly, and that will have a link to that original post of all the details. So for example, we already have BAM occurring so today, this Saturday, the AKAI is finished. So basically, I'll make a new post later on deleting that, and basically it's the Sunday, July 12th is the next thing that's up there, which as you can see from the list, there's a Tokai Bay Area Cup tournament that's happening. There's also the Virtual Fire Takeover, the Virtual Kazama Hubs does at the evening. One nice thing about Discord is that they have that code that you can enter where basically it display the event time based on your local time with your computer. And so, for example, I wrote in like Wednesday, July 15th, which for me living here is 3 a.m. If you look at the link on your Discord channel, it should list it at your local time. And then I'll post a link to specifically on that topic. And then upcoming events, you can see there, and then they're basically just being regularly updated. I'm not sure if this will actually be something people want, but I'm going to try that anyway. Unless the official Discord does have a calendar system later on. For now, this is what I will try. Yeah, okay. Last night I was having issue with Sandro's connection, and I think he mentioned before that he doesn't have this issue with him, so let me just read that. I think Nepuha mentioned he never seen any first to 10. If you like first to 10, I believe Highlight has been doing those first to 10s now. The last one was actually one that I was interested in, which was Ant Zero, more of a newer L-Blaze player versus the Walk Reaper, the veteran L-Blaze player. So it was kind of nice to see that. I think the Ant Zero won that first 210.
Knockout.
Did you exit and re-enter to fix it? Let me see. Green again, when white. Yeah, the green and yellow that you mostly see ice pack. It could be that it's by the boundary, right? What's green for the most part? Is it the 80 millisecond ping to 90, and which is turns yellow and green? I think so. But it could be near that ping boundary, and that's why it's switching between yellow and green. Let's see. Was another still play there, so yeah. Alright guys. I'm going to. It's only 5 people into it. I don't think I hit the lead button then. I'm going to wait over to see. You're done. You don't want me to wait you since you'll be leaving soon.
Yeah, I forgot to go take care of stuff, but yeah.
Let's see. Numbers are still playing. Let me maybe wait him since he's still in the room. Larry's still playing. Let's see. So I could wait.
Round 3. Ready, go!
Who else is in there? Next weekend, we also have Tenjin Cup 5 vs 5. And there's a Beast in the East tournament in Virginia, which we have a lot of the DC, Maryland, Virginia players like Cessna, the Walk Reaper, Joe will participating. And KNR from St. Louis is also signing up for that, so that'd be fun to watch.
Numbers is not going to make it there. It would be awesome if he could. And I think he's got work probably.
Yeah,
right?
I don't think I saw Numbers name there. I could be wrong.
Round 1. Ready, go!
Man, that thing will beat even that. The range is good.
Knockout.
Okay, I like the 6 XP plus K here. Undercut the potential PKP. It's not guaranteed there.
Round 2.
Gotta be careful of that.
Ready, go!
That was really cool.
You're
That
starting
was really cool. That was so cool. Jeez.
Round 3. Ready, go!
Yeah, I expect the numbers you see will only show up when they play.
Yeah, I can't do this. Good game numbers. That was a lot of fun. So the 6K, I have to evade that, but that was really cool. It's a really good call out. That was a lot of fun. He's calling it out after 4KP. It's like after 4KP, you'll backdash, so I'll do 4K. So that was a lot of fun. Good games numbers. I had a blast with that. I think I can do one more, and then I should go. It's a lot of fun.
Round 1.
Since Numbers just mentioned that there's gonna be a Stormlord war battle between Numbers and Tricky.
Oh
later.
really? Oh,
So
very cool. Awesome.
definitely go check that out. Yeah. One thing I do like is I hope people maybe do this more, especially for those at the high levels. Go set up those. What I usually very enjoy watching those Japan where they do those ranking battles, and so they basically set these up after events, and then they just play against each other until someone gets demoted or promoted.
Round 2. Ready, go!
All right, let me go weigh numbers here.
Knockout. Round 3.
with the snipe here. Like that too.
Alright.
Alright. Thanks a lot again, AKAI. Always a great time. And,
Yeah, thanks again. Yep, talk to you guys later. Bye.
alright, talk to you later. Bye.
Ready, go!
Close Twitch too, so it doesn't scream into this. I like how Blaring's approached this fight and their experience against Lei Fei. Probably against numbers.
Round
So there's
5.
a lot of good stuff.
Ready,
Patience there.
go!
Really good intruder hook there. That was such a good after sweep. That's a cool intruder hook. So intruder hook is Vanessa's move where you press and hold guard, and then while you're holding guard, you press up and punch or down and punch. This move is very evasive, so it can beat a lot of stuff. So a common place where it's been successful for blurring is like after that sweep, because most opponents will try to elbow after that. Places where people like to poke and then elbow, for example, or poke and uppercut, that's an ideal spot where, okay, she gets poked, and then she does intruder hook and it'll beat like the uppercut.
Round 1. Ready, go!
So the Superman punch for Vanessa is an EX high and it moves forward, so it's really good. It's really good at destroying low attacks and interrupting any attack, really. So, but its weakness is if the opponent doesn't attack. So if you, whether you sidestep it but especially crouch dash. The proper way to punish it is to crouch under it and strike her after it whiffs, but you gotta wait till it whiffs. If you input too early, she's gonna interrupt you because it's an EX high. EX highs are amazing at controlling your opponent's attack. If your opponent attacks a lot, EX high is just an amazing thing to do. But once the opponent just doesn't do attack, when they just move, EX high becomes very weak. So, yeah. Awesome. So Numbers is working on updating the Lei Fei combos on VFDC. But on his channel are some combo playlists you can watch. Yes, VF Numbers has a really good YouTube channel. Check it out. He has put a playlist. He's put a ton of Lei Fei combos, videos, just like short videos, in his YouTube channel. So check that out, and he updates them very frequently.
Ready, go!
Yep. Almost. So I didn't have time to crouch dash in to a minute, so like even if I blocked this I would have been wrung out, but I didn't have time to crouch dash in to lower the chance of that thing reducing it. So good. I like this. I like this a lot. I like that too.
Knockout!
Yeah, do the low punch right here. Alright.
Round 3.
The assignment.
Ready, go! Knockout!
Oh, good one. Good game, Blaring. Good game. I like all of what Blaring did there. That was really, really cool.
Mission accomplished.
Vanessa, you make her whiff, but right now Blaring's doing a lot of good counterattacking and a lot of setting stuff up, and so you got to be a bit careful. But So the traditional weaknesses of Vanessa is she does need precision. So what does that mean? She has like a lot of high attacks, so you can duck and apply pressure. It might be a bit much to say you should duck and punish, and Lei Fei doesn't have the best duck and punish, I don't think. So because he needs time, right? Because the moves that he's gonna do to launch, so more likely you're gonna duck and do like K plus GP or something like that probably. But you can duck and punish Vanessa. You can get her to whiff, and that's a really strong way to fight her, is to try to set her up to whiff. And a lot of times when she whiffs, she might actually be standing. So there's a lot of things that you can kind of hit her with when she whiffs. That's traditionally what I would do against Vanessa. I mean, I do that against everybody, but Vanessa especially has got a similar challenge that Sarah has, in that fighting at mid-range and making her whiff is not the hardest thing to do. So you kind of gotta be careful. But then if they do nothing, then of course you gotta know how to play with that too. So she has more utility when she's up close. Up close is fine, but the guessing game gets complicated with her, especially on defense stance, because she can win attack versus attack a little more than normal. That's her specialty with defense stance, is that even when she's minus, she can win attack versus attack, but she might not get a lot from that. So you kind of want to measure the success against those, or her success rate on what she does after she disrupts you. So if she interrupts you with her attack, if she wins attack versus attack, you kind of want to you want to win the situation after that. And that's how you kind of measure her. So what do I mean by she requires precision? She's got a mix of like slow and fast attacks, but a lot of high attacks, which means the high attacks are challenging. She's got Sabaki, but the problem with Sabaki is it only wins attack versus attack against a very few select moves. So it means she needs to read you to use those moves. For a beginner, just know that the Superman punch is weak if you don't attack. It's powerful if you keep attacking, and it's powerful if you keep doing low attacks. But once you stop attacking, that Superman punch is very easy to defend and to apply pressure on her after that thing is passed. Hey Noodle, so good to see you. Hope you're doing really, really well. Yeah. No, blurring is a very strong player. So yeah. And Virtua Fighter is a game where it's player versus player first. So yeah. Awesome. Happy to have you in this room. I am gonna head out soon, but I am happy that you're here. And it's a very awesome room. It's a lot of fun battles. These are great battles. I'm glad you came straight in. It's really, really fun. It's really good. Hey Princess, how are you doing? Hope you're doing very well. I'm having a good time. I will be heading out soon, but I'm having a blast. Oh, his numbers gotta leave? But I'm having a blast with numbers. He's in the chat too. But he is streaming as well, so he's reading like both chats. But it's really great to have numbers here. I rarely play numbers, so I'm really happy that we're fighting. And that's guaranteed if I do that. That was really cool. I like this very much. That was such a fun round.
Round 2. Ready, go! Round 3. Ready, go! Knockout. Round 4. Ready, go! Knockout. Round 5. Ready, go!
I like that.
Knockout.
Good game. That was a fun battle. Numbers always fun. I want to play more, but I gotta call it. But that was so much fun. Really, really fun. Good games, Numbers. Let's fight some more soon. Always fun battles with your Leifei. Always fun battles, man. Very good game. Very good game. I had so much fun with that. Alright. Let's watch this battle with Noodle though. So Noodle versus Numbers. Very exciting to watch this.
Round 1. Ready, go!
Now Noodles just woke up. They haven't warmed up, but doesn't matter. We fight whenever. I fight whenever. Numbers fights whenever. So it's a lot of fun.
Knockout. Round 2. Ready, go!
Yep, all of us just wake up. I'm saying, like when I play in the Kai leagues, it's like when I just woke up usually. Though this morning I went to the grocery store really quick to get family breakfast items, and then went rushed into Kai
Round
leagues.
3. Ready, go!
You can definitely punish. So you don't have to wait for the full sequence. There's like the third attack. After you block the third attack, you can crumple Leifei. I think you can sidekick and it'll just kill him, because then you have like a huge combo. You want to lab that, so definitely lab it against 3K plus G. If he does the low kick variant and you block like 3 hits, you can just right away I think do sidekick and crumple him, like back crumple him. And so that's like a Half-Life combo for a lot of characters. That said, that's something I did in Ultimate Showdown. I don't know if it works here. I assume it works still. I'm very confident it would work still. Oh, Fish, you're doing awesome. So yeah, keep fighting with Numbers. Like your Leifei is shaping up so well. I like your decision making in the chaos. So keep it up. Man, that was a lot of fun. It's fun to watch the rest, but I am going to call it. But this was great, all of you. I want to fight more. I will be streaming later tonight. I promised a session to a couple different players tonight, so tonight there will be a session. There'll be at least a couple. So thank you very much. You all keep it up. Keep up the fight. Keep playing VF. It's an amazing game. And this one, Revo World Stage, is only technically it's on a new patch now, so it's new. So, but it's an amazing game, and I think like I don't know, for me it's my favorite video game of all time. So, yeah, everyone take care. Have a wonderful day. I'll see you a bit later, and enjoy this battle while I look for. I'm probably gonna end up rating Numbers, to be honest. We always support each other when we can.
Go!
Numbers has been busy with work and with life, so he hasn't streamed as much as he used to. But so when he's streaming, it's a real treasure. So let's go ahead and rate him. And also, don't forget to check out his YouTube channel. He's got lots of combos there. And he's got lots of other stuff, but definitely check it out.
Round 2. Ready, go!
Alright, the raid will be going in about 10 seconds. And I don't know, I guess my game crashed. Did my game crash? Yeah. Alright, well, that's a good time to raid, right? Alright, everyone, have a good one, take care, and I'll see you later tonight. Cheers.